Hey everyone, my name is Wedge. Actually, you know what? For this video, my name is Anthony. Hi, how are you? This is the first and only time that's ever going to be relevant, by the way. This video is not scripted, as you can probably already tell, and I have some notes to follow, but it's largely improv. I feel like I need to give you a little context before we start. This video is about Patreon, which is a website designed to monetarily support content creators on a monthly basis. That's what the video is about. If that's not your cup of tea, I understand. There'll be a TLDR in the description if you don't want to watch the whole video. But that's what it's about. So some context so you really understand what's going on. When I graduated college a few years ago, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. And now that one of my friends at the time, his name is Hex. He's the video editor of this channel. So I just graduated. I was really sick, so I couldn't really get a job. So he and I decided to start a YouTube channel just to, because we wanted to. It seemed like a cool thing. So we did, July 21st, 2013, almost 2 years ago. Or it is like 2 years ago. Anyway, we just started making videos, and it kept growing. And growing and growing and growing. And as it grew, we spent more time and more effort on the channel. Fast forward to now, almost 2 years in the future. I'm like sweating because I'm like super nervous. Fast forward 2 years in the future, and the channel is huge for us. It's gigantic, and we're doing it full time now. Easily 60 hours a week. Without even flinching. Both of us are full-time. Remember, because we didn't have jobs when we started the channel, and then this sort of grew into it. This grew into being full-time because the more we grew, the more views we got, the more we did. So as we were doing this, ad revenue was going up from when we started till about its height at con spoiler season, which was last fall. But what this video is really about is that YouTube ad revenue is terrible. And while YouTube never paid well, ever, we've never made minimum wage, even a little bit, 2015 hit and ad revenue took a huge dive to the point where it's crippling. Back in February, we talked about making a Patreon, but I decided not to because I didn't think we needed it. I was really adamant about not asking this of you, and I was hoping that ad revenue would, come back and maybe start increasing again. It didn't. It got worse. So here we are now. It's July, almost 2 years after we started the channel, and we're making less money now than we were a year ago, but we're spending way more time than ever, because again, this is our jobs. This is what we do. So I no longer have the option to not ask for your help. I'm so nervous. Oh man, this video is actually a lot harder to make than I thought. So like I said, fast forward to now, more views, more likes, more comments, more watchers. Thank you so much, by the way. I'll get into that in a little bit, but we're running on fumes. Two of us working full time. We don't even make minimum wage to cover one person. It's not just, we can't do it. There's no future in that. So how it works now is we have to either make more money or cut videos down significantly, because we have to, stop doing this full time. And I hate to say that because I really don't. I'll never stop YouTube no matter what, ever. I love YouTube and I love being here, and it's everything I've ever wanted in life, so I'll never stop, but we really need help. So that's what the Patreon is for you guys to help us if you want. But I know some of you are going to say, like, oh, God forbid, they have to go get like a real job, blah, blah, blah. I work really hard at YouTube, and so does Hex. And I think I'm proud of what our channel has accomplished. And to me, it is a real job, and it is real work. And it takes a lot of time and effort. So I think it's a real job. It just also happens to be something that I absolutely love beyond all reason. It's just so, I'm trying to follow my notes. It's really hard. We just need help now. We're We're just not making enough to even get close to surviving. So with that said, I want to talk numbers. Patreon, again, it's a site where viewers like you can donate per month, like a subscription fee, or not fee, a subscription donation to content creators like us to help us keep the lights on. I'll link, obviously everything will be in the description, but they set up milestone goals. So when we were trying to think of our milestone goals, we really I couldn't think of any that made more sense than minimum wage, literally. So our first milestone goal is $1,400 because that's what minimum wage is per month for someone living in New York State, which is the state we live in. That is the livable wage. So that's what we're asking for the first milestone is $1,400. That'll cover minimum wage for Hex, our full-time video editor. It'll mean that we can release 5 videos a week guaranteed, consistently, and a bonus patron video, which means if you donate and become a patron for $5 or more per month, you get to vote on you get to vote on a video that the patrons will decide on. And it'll be viewable for everybody, but the patrons will get to choose what it is, so you can trust your fellow viewers, hopefully. The second milestone is just $2,800. It's doubling $1,400 because that's now covering minimum wage for Hex and myself. So $2,800 is minimum wage for both of us, and that'll be 6 guaranteed videos per week if we get there, and a bonus patron exclusive video, in addition to the bonus patron video per month for all. The exclusive one is just for patrons. It is not going to take away from regular content. It's just a little thing to give to them, to thank them for donating. They'll get to vote on it, whatever they want. It'll just be for them. I'll post it privately on Patreon, whatever makes them happy, you know. And then the last goal is $5,000. That's not even real. Don't even pay attention to that. I was just told to pick an unrealistic number, so I did. If we ever hit 5,000, which again is not possible, I could call the Manosaurus a career. We would have guaranteed videos every single day, ever, 365 days a year, guaranteed, no matter what. And there would be patron-exclusive hangouts and streams just for patrons. They'd be all private. It'd be really cool. But that's also not something that's ever going to happen. But if it did, I'd basically cry like a baby. Again, no script, so this is super awkward. All right, so lastly, I guess what I really want to say is, screw the card. What I really want to say is no matter how this goes, and no matter if it succeeds, if the Patreon succeeds or fails, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for viewing, commenting, liking, leaving your support everywhere. Thank you for being a part of this community. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I've never really been passionate about something. I never really put my heart into a lot because I don't care that much about a lot of stuff, but YouTube is everything to me now. You're all why I wake up in the morning. You're why I make videos. You bring purpose to my life. And I know that probably sounds sad, but it's true. I've never been more proud of anything I've ever done. I've never felt more involved in anything I've ever done than I am, or than I feel for YouTube and the Manosaurus community and all of you. Words cannot describe how much I truly appreciate everything you've done, just being a part of the community. So if you can't donate, I totally understand. Even a few dollars would help. But if you can't, we're still going to make videos as best as we can. And I just thank you for giving meaning to my life. And that's a truck. And making it worth it to get up in the morning. So I'm excited for the future. I hope this goes well. I hope this video finds you well. And you're not too upset that I had to make it. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And I love you. Bye.